Hey guys, I'm bringing another question today. It's how do I know I'm with the wrong group of friends? This is a great question. A lot of times you won't know you're in the wrong group of friends. Why? Because you're so blinded by the love, commitment, and trust you have for these friends. And because you see these people either every day at school, work, or anywhere it is, you tend to trust them even more. And there's some friendships you know that you might even see them after 20 years, but it feels like you guys were talking every day. And that's the type of group you want to surround yourself with, because these are people adding value to your life. Now, for example, for me, when I know I'm in a good group of friends, it's because they're providing value to me. I'm being selfish, yes, because if they're not providing value to me and I'm just caring about everybody else, then what am I doing to myself? I'm going to be the one going home crying, not anybody else. Everybody else goes home smiling because I do so much for them. But what about me? Why do I not take a chance and look at myself and say, why am I still crying? And because we're so blinded by certain events in life, for example, if you're trying to quit smoking and you're surrounded amongst 5 people who smoke every day, and you're going to them and you say, you know what, I'm trying to quit smoking, and right when they pull it, they'll be like, you know what, no problem, man, you try quitting. They'll pull out a cigarette. What are you gonna do? You're gonna want to have a cigarette. Just seeing that observation, we're a species of observation. We observe. It's just like that whole saying, monkey see, monkey do. Why? These sayings are from our ancestors and we still don't use them today because we think they're outdated. These things work every single day of our life. What we surround ourselves, why are these millionaires becoming millionaires, even with the people who've started from nothing, is because they're seeing situations, they're observing every single task, habit that this person is doing and growing from there. Now, how do you know when you're in the wrong group of friends? Is if there's no value being added to you. If no one's bringing happiness to your friendship and you don't feel happy with them, if they're bringing negativity in your life, you already know that this is not the people I want to be with. And negativity doesn't just mean that I just spit hatred in your face. Negativity can mean that if I'm doing something and I'm trying to get rid of it or I'm trying to improve myself, then you already know you're in the wrong group of friends, because every time you're with them, you end up doing the same thing. Now, you can't change those who don't want to change, and I believe it, and I'm firm on that. And why I believe that's so hardcore is because even if you tell somebody to stop smoking and they don't take a chance and want to do it themselves, it will never happen. But if you say, I want to quit and I want to try, and this is why addiction gets so severe, is because you're in that group of people or you're in that group of friends, because you see it all the time. But if you take the chance to say, I'm going to quit, then you need to assess your environment and take that chance and take that time on yourself. Because if you don't, you won't ever improve. This is for people who want to improve. And this is for you if you say, you know what, I want to look at my life. How can I better myself? This is where you start. If your environment is garbage, that's how you're going to think. That's how you're going to be. That's literally, and people don't understand this. And I want you to understand this, environment is everything. Even if your circle has to be 2 to 3 people, it's better to have quality than quantity. You could have 100 people, but if they're all garbage, you're gonna feel that way. You're gonna feel like, you know what, I might be famous amongst these 100 people, but there's no value.